team like Kyrie and KD, or the Lake Show with King James and AD. Wish I could match him up with the bad boys from the 80s, but no black and white, I need that in HD. HenDawgz.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy HenDawgz, and we back to it. You know how we do it. Draymond destroys Kendrick Perkins for praying injury on LeBron James. Kendrick claps back. We got some more toxicity videos for y'all, man. But before we get into this video, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We are on the way to 10K. 10K, man. So please help me out. Help me out. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that button for me. Go ahead and like this video. If you like this video, go ahead and write something in the comments. Let me know what side you're on in this debate. Because Draymond and Kendrick, they've been going back and forth with each other. I haven't really been able to really watch it because I've been trying to wait to react to it. So I've been seeing a little back and forth here and there. But let's get into this one though. I'm really curious to see what they talking about. But yeah, we got Draymond destroys Kendrick Perkins for praying injury on LeBron James. Kendrick claps back. Oh yeah, and this is gonna be Cash Nasty. I don't know if y'all know who that is. Really big YouTuber. He's been doing this thing on YouTube for a while. So he'll be in one corner and then I'll be in the other corner. But yeah, let's get to it. We got Draymond destroys Kendrick Perkins for praying injury on LeBron James. Kendrick claps back. Let's get it.
Time to pay some bills. What's good, everybody?
What's good?
We got a special video. Now we got two of my people, Draymond and Kendrick Perkins. They are beat out, y'all. Alright. I say some words has been said, threatening words. I don't know the details, but we got this video right here. Draymond Green destroys Kendrick Perkins for comments about LeBron James. Draymond Green show Lakers. And I think right here happened on the JJ Reddit podcast. Shout out to JJ Reddit podcast, man. I watch all his, not all of, but just the one that popped up for me.
Me too. Shout out to JJ.
He's almost like, what can I say, the Joe Rogan of the basketball world. You know, he's killed it. Let's get to the video.
A confession. I got a confession.
And I like Draymond, and I actually do like Kendrick Perkins, how outspoken they are. Even though I got some mean tweets in the past about Draymond, y'all, that's on the court. You know what I mean? I would like to play with Draymond than play against him. He's that type of player.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
I 100% agree. Like I rock with both of them. I rock with Draymond. I rock with Kendrick Perkins. I like that they're both African American athletes that have transitioned over into media. Like Draymond's still in the league, but now he got his own podcast and he's doing his own thing in the media so that people can kind of hear, you know, what he has to say. And Kendrick Perkins then transitioned all the way to media, and I love it because that's kind of what I've done. I've been playing basketball my whole life, and now I've transitioned to YouTube and podcasting / media as well. So I love what both of them are doing. So I'm not biased. I have no bias in any of this. So I'm gonna just be, you know, straightforward with everything. So let's see what they're talking about.
Let me tell you. So we played the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2008, and it was a game 7, right? We just had lost game 6. And I ain't gonna lie, man.
Oh,
I was scared as hell going into that game 7 against LeBron James.
Which you should be.
And this was the only time that I actually prayed that something happened to him at practice. I said, you know what?
Prayed?
He prayed?
That something happened to him at practice. I said, you know what? Like, no.
Bro, you.
Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all hear what Cash gotta say, but I want y'all to hear what I gotta say first. No athlete should ever. I mean, I get it because Kendrick Perkins he was actually kind of trash in the league, so it's not like he would have been able to tie LeBron's shoes if they met up on the court. So I get it from he just feel like there's nothing I can do with LeBron. Like if me and LeBron is on the court with each other, like I stand no chance. So he wanted him to get hurt because of that. But as an athlete, as a competitor, I want to play against LeBron. I feel like beating LeBron in a game 7 that would do so much for my legacy instead of him being hurt and not playing, and then we just beat him because LeBron didn't play. So just wishing injury on somebody as a competitor is weird. But also as a human being, like, you should never wish injury on nobody. But let's see what Cash got to say.
Pray? Like, you got on your knees and folded your hands and prayed for another man to get injured?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It ain't never that serious.
Never.
What a thing to confess. I know, but I'm being real. Like, I was like, let us get breaking news that LeBron has, tore his ACL.
Oh my God.
Bro, I don't.
He could at least said that he just had a shoulder injury where he just gonna miss a couple weeks and he gonna miss this game. Not an ACL. Like, ACL can end somebody's career. So Kendrick Perkins, man, I don't know.
That's funny, dog. I mean, hey, bro,
He being real, though.
The fact that he's
being real.
It's a confession, y'all. It's not something that somebody, if I thought somebody walked in the locker room and seen him on, his kneecaps praying, to death on LeBron. But no one had to know unless he spoke about it. So you gotta respect that.
Yeah, he being real at the end of
I'm
the
not
day.
even lying. I'm not even exaggerating. And
I have to edit this out.
No, you can't edit this out. This is real.
I like that,
He
kid.
said that. Some things you just can keep.
And the thing about this right, y'all, you can take it in two ways. That's how great LeBron James was.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That people were praying on him to get injured. Praying. Not tweeting about you probably go to my past and find a tweet what I said about Stephen Curry. So I think I was way back then. I think Curry's going off, and I must have said something very rational about him. But I didn't literally go and get on my knees and pray for this dude to get injured, bro. You know what I mean?
Like, it's one thing to just be like, man, I hope this dude get injured, man. Just leave it at that. But, like, Kendrick Perkins really believed, like, if I get down on my knees and pray to the gods, I pray to the higher ups, like, this might work. He might really get injured because of what I'm doing on my knees right now. Like, that is very crazy to me. Like, Kendrick Perkins, he was that terrified of LeBron James.
Like, they're just in the moment. This dude literally sat down on his dick out to pray.
Yeah.
To yourself, it's okay, Perk, I promise. A lot of people had issues with what Perk said. And one of those people is Draymond Green. He had some strong thoughts about that one. Let's hear what he had to say.
You are exactly who I thought you were. Exactly who I thought you were. Kendrick Perkins, you act like this clown, and it's baffling to me. He could never be you. You know why he could never be you? Because he never done it.
Facts.
You go up here acting like him. You don't have to do that, buddy. You played. You did it. Go talk about it. Or can you not? I'd hope that you can. With all these hot takes you make, you should be able to.
Bro, you know what was this dude on his fourth ring, man? Like, I can't believe he got the time to actually sit down and do these podcasts, bro. I'd be out back at practice celebrating my family and things like that, bro. Like, if I was in Draymond's shit, bro, I would want to stay away from media, bro. It ain't nothing but toxicness. As a basketball player, anything you do, anything you say is magnified. Like, bro, that just had Kyrie Irving on the interstate, and people are saying that he was on the interstate with LeBron James in the passenger side. You can't see the person who's in the passenger side. It kind of looked like LeBron, but it don't look like LeBron. But 100% was Kyrie. And people building all this speculation about it, bro. Like, I can't, bro. Kudos to you, dog, for wanting to be on media, social.
I want to kind of debate that, what Cash is just saying right there. Like, I get it. He just won a championship. He should be out partying, celebrating, this and that. But I don't agree with the whole, like, he shouldn't have time for media, because as an NBA, I'm about to call him a superstar, but as an NBA All-Star, as a player that's very widely known in the NBA, the media's going to talk about him regardless. Like, no matter what, they're going to talk about him. So why not create your own platform, the Draymond Green Show, to where you can come out and speak on things with no with no people around you, asking you tricky questions or, taking stuff and, running with it. Like, no, this is literally just the same way I am right now. Just in my living room, just talking, expressing how I feel. Draymond Green should have the right to do that too. And this is his platform to be able to speak freely and of whatever he wants to, and nobody has to take what he said and take it and make it anything else. Like, it's just free speech for him. So I applaud and I actually recommend any NBA player that's a pretty at a pretty high stature to create their own platform. Like, I love what KD doing. I love what Draymond's doing. JJ Redick, like another good player that has that platform to speak on how they feel. So that's how I feel about that. But let me know how y'all feel.
Me, bro, you making meals already, bro. You paying bills for generations already, bro.
You don't have to act like that, my man. You don't have to go up there. You go from being enforcer to coon. How does that happen?
He used the C word.
You don't have to go up there. You go from being enforcer to coon.
He used the C word?
Draymond.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Cool?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fighting words. That's fighting words.
It didn't even fit, though.
That is fighting words, y'all. I don't know. Some of y'all know the severity of that, bro. That's... Oh, man. It's very offensive.
I always said, like, I've talked to a few people about that coon word, and we kind of came up with our own definition, and it was pretty much a coon is when a black person will do anything to degrade other black people for the satisfaction of white people. Like, that's the definition of a coon. And I don't know what Kendrick Perkins said that labeled him as a coon. That really has nothing to do with being a coon. I don't know if Draymond was calling him that because of what he said about LeBron. But even still, I don't think that labeled him as a coon. But I don't know. Let me know.
Listen, bro. To another black person, black person call you that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I'm gonna drink my Celsius.
You did better since you put it like in a Skip Bayless way. I think he should have said puppet. You know what I mean?
Puppet sound better.
Not cool. You just said puppet. That's a very offensive slur, bro. I feel some type of way with that. I ain't gonna lie.
How does that happen? At least you act like an enforcer. I didn't really ever take you for one. Which is why
you can tell that
when we were playing the Cavs in the NBA Finals, and I was shaking them pom-poms, and people was like, oh man, I remember my Twitter blowing up, like, you leave LeBron alone, you shouldn't be shaking pom-poms at LeBron. Brown, my big brother, I would never shake pom-poms at him. Also, who's he cheering for? I was shaking pom-poms at the guy in the suit in the back. Okay, the bench. Shaking my pom-poms at him.
So they been ain't liked each other. This has been going on for a while, but I got a question for y'all. Would y'all say that Kendrick Perkins was an enforcer for his time in the league? Because don't get me wrong, Kendrick Perkins, he wasn't that good of an offensive player, but I feel like defensively he was the anchor for some good defensive teams. For that Boston Celtics team, like, he was doing a really good job of being that guy. Enforcer, like, I think that's a good word for it. But Draymond, like, hey, even now, I don't even think you was really an enforcer like people thought you was. So let me know what y'all think about Kendrick Perkins. I don't even care about y'all what y'all think about his offensive game, but his defensive game. Would y'all say that he was a really good defensive player? Let me know.
That guy. You don't have to act like that, man. You can go on TV and be real and, like, stand on business. You don't gotta go up there doing that stuff you doing. This man just went on JJ's podcast the other day and said, I was praying that LeBron James got hurt.
Yo, but that's the time though, Draymond. Like, that's how, I mean, that's a confession, bro.
Yeah.
And not like somebody walked in the locker room and seen him doing it, you know? Yes, it is wrong, but I mean, you can take it both ways, bro.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. What side you on, though? You that's watching, let me know what side you on.
Players, he's going against praying on his downfall, like, literally.
These niggas praying on my downfall.
Bro, what?
And he ain't never get hurt.
What? Are you kidding me? You actually thought that was okay to admit? Come on, cuz. You can't think that's okay to admit.
I don't think it's okay.
Even if you felt that way, which, by the way, why do you feel that way? That's a problem.
Now, Draymond, man, like, come on, bro, now. He might be praying, dog, but sometimes you go in the court, bro, you don't pray, you go do it. You know? You really, like,
yeah, that's
you
true
get a little
too.
rough about this sometimes, Draymond. You do. But how you guys feel about this, man? I feel Draymond, he taking up for LeBron, you know, but at that same time, you can see that he still got some little bit of hate for Kendrick.
But yeah, Cash, he brought up a good point. Like, all Kendrick did was pray for it. It's not like he went out there and did some Zaza Peculiar stuff and actually tried to hurt him. So it's not that bad. Like, he didn't really go out and hurt the guy. That's just something that he really wanted to happen. Like, I don't know, man.
No, like...
But even if you felt that way, hey, take that one to the grave, my man.
I would have, yeah.
And JJ,
I would have.
being the scholar that he is, the great individual that JJ is, and most importantly, the new media, why is that significant right now? Because the new media, we also protect guys. Like, we protect, this isn't about tearing you down. This isn't real Skip Bayless trying to tear you down. We don't do that. Now, we do critique. Sums off, we gonna talk about it.
I think I'm part of the new media.
But we're not gonna just try to tear you. No. We're gonna try to help that. And so JJ, being the new media member that he is, then tries to give you an opportunity to walk it back. Like, you mean like you sprained ankle? No, ACL. Are you kidding me, bruh? There was once upon a time, or excuse me, there was once a point in time where ACLs was ending people's careers, man.
Facts.
Right. That's what I was saying earlier.
You remember this, how we feed our families? We always talk, like, I don't know if you do, because it's not much substance, but I always talk about, like, when you get hurt, you leave the court. Like, you live that. Like, you don't leave the court, and then it's like, all right, I'm not hurt no more. I can walk now. But when the game's going on and when practice is going on, I'm back on crutches like it's a video game. No, you really live this stuff.
Yeah, 100.
So for you to prey on another man's downfall, that's a character flaw, my man.
What Draymond's saying is not false.
Yeah.
But no one is perfect. Now, Draymond, now all the times you sat back, you did them exaggerated kicks. You cannot tell me you had some thoughts like, man, I'm just going to I'm gonna get a little extra on, you know what I mean? Like, knowing the chance to injure that person. Now, you can't tell me you went out there with your wings and your halo every time you got on the court now. You know, feel me? Because a lot of people don't even like Draymond game because of, you know, some dirty plays he do.
Right.
You know, they just call him the Nutcracker during last year playoffs, the year before that.
Not the Nutcracker.
If you prey on somebody,
Call him the Nutcracker.
once, you gonna prey on it again. Not necessarily that you prey on LeBron's downfall, because y'all are in, like, living two totally different worlds. But that just means you're the type of person that'll prey on someone's downfall.
Perk was really out here praying that LeBron James tore his ACL or got hurt before the game so that way they could win Game 7.
That is, yeah.
That's insane.
That is crazy, though.
So wait,
That is crazy,
was he
bro.
praying for Steph to get hurt in the finals when he was on the Cavs? Or was it just LeBron? Does he pray for a lot of players to get hurt? Did he pray for them to get hurt this year when he picked the Celtics? I'm just confused now. I think the point he was trying to make is that LeBron James is so great that you fear him so much that you almost wish there was some way where he wouldn't be on the court.
That's where I'm taking it from.
Yeah,
I don't think that Kendrick was literally sitting there trying to be like, "Oh, I wish LeBron James wouldn't be able to get on the court ever again." I feel like he's like the guy who's drop out earlier. Like, in the fact is like, okay, you know what? LeBron is so great, bro. It's a high chance of us losing this next game for the way this dude is playing. Somehow, some way, I just wish this dude was not on the court. Basically,
I agree. And I think that's really, I'm going to just kind of piggyback off what they're saying. Like, Kendrick Perkins just felt LeBron James was so good. He was such a great player that literally the only way that he will be able to be stopped is if he got injured. Like, I think that's a better way to kind of, phrase that instead of just saying that he wished that he tore his ACL and was out. Like, that's just pretty much what Kendrick was saying. There's nothing we can do. He's just that great of a basketball player. It's Game 7. I know he's about to come out and be LeBron James times 10. So that was literally the only thing that would happen that could happen to where we would be able to stop him. So that's pretty much what I think Kendrick meant by that.
Bro, dang, bro, pray though, bro.
And you could win the game without him being there. But man, did that sound bad?
It did sound bad.
Someone
It sounded
it's a
terrible.
potential career-altering injury just so you can win a game. Imagine if you put that much effort into your jump shot. Just saying. I mean, hey, you could have won anyway. I like how Draymond told him to stop being like Skip Bayless, though. That was pretty funny. Because that sounds like something Skip Bayless would do. Just praying LeBron James fails in the fourth quarter, or maybe gets an injury where he can't win a championship, so that way he can't pass the GOAT Michael Jordan, It's just weird stuff. But now I want to hear from you guys. Did you like the honesty from Kendrick Perkins, or did you think that was a little too much to admit?
It was too much, man. Let's see this right here.
Was it too much? Let me know, because I honestly think that it wasn't too much. Because like I said, he didn't go out and hurt him. He didn't go out and actually try to, tear this man's ACL. It was just like a confession that he just decided to make 10 years later down the line, back when he was just a very competitive, not skilled basketball player. Like, he was so competitive and not good at the same time. That was his way of trying to help his team out, was praying that LeBron James tore his ACL. So that's all I really got from that. But halftime, go ahead, let's have a little posture check, y'all. Go ahead, right? You that's watching, you right there that's watching. Go ahead, fix that back. Fix that back. Don't be slouching over. Don't be leaning over. That's how we get bad backs. I gotta remind myself, and I'm gonna remind y'all. But yeah, we at halftime. I think we about to go through the Kendrick Perkins response to Draymond. So let's get into it.
Yeah, the Kendrick Perkins deleted response. Let's see this right here.
You don't have to act.
Oh yeah, he deleted it too, but this is the new media. This is 2022. If you post something, I don't care if you had it posted for 5 seconds. Somebody is screen recording that, and even after you delete it, it's still gonna be on the internet forever. So Kendrick deleted this video, but here it is still.
Act like that, my man. You don't have to go up there. You go from being enforcer to coon. How does that happen?
Call
It
that
was
man.
that line right there that really pissed off Kendrick Perkins. He had a response in a now deleted
Bro,
video.
Kendrick Perkins eating good, huh?
Oh God,
that
with that
really-
U-neck. He ain't got a V-neck on. He got a
Kendrick
U-neck.
Perkins, he had a response in a now deleted video. I'm sure ESPN called and made him delete it. There was a lot of swearing.
Definitely look better than them suits, dog. I didn't know my boy eating that good, bro. I didn't know that.
Kendrick,
you know, first take, right? I didn't know first take will feed him that good.
His head need to grow too. His head
The
too
internet
small.
never forgets. So let's roll that clip.
Hey, Draymond, you good? What's wrong with you? Didn't you just win your 4th championship? What the f you worried about me for? What, you mad? You mad because I'm doing it my way and it's happened to work? I'm doing it my way. I ain't got to do it your way. I'm doing it my way. But look, forget the old media, forget the new media. I'm going to stand by the old law, right? And the old law says, hey, man, all that disrespect and all that whole shit, calling somebody a coon, man, you got me f***ed up.
Hey, bro, I understand why he feel this way.
Oh God.
I really do understand, bro. It just Kendrick, the way he worded it, dog. Like it's like he really got on your, bro. You really got on your kneecaps and fold your hands together and start to speak, man. And start to talk to your God, like.
But I still don't know how that labels him as a coon, because he said it to JJ Redick. Like, you can call him a terrible person, you can call him a bad basketball player, you can call him a scary basketball player, but the coon, I don't get it. I don't get it, Draymond. And apparently Kendrick don't get it either, because Kendrick is not happy about him calling him a coon.
Ain't nothing a coon about me. Ain't no cooning, ain't none of that. Straight up. And here's the thing, right? We all know, dog. We all know. You all bark and no bite. We know this. The NBA brothers know this. A lot of them that's talking behind you, behind your back with the whispers, they know this. They know you not gonna do nothing.
Ain't nothing worse than you making a point and then you bringing other people on saying that they agree with you. He like, bro, you're not gonna do this. Even my brother, even the NBA people know this. Like, ain't nothing worse than that. Cause it's almost cause Draymond thinking like, hold on, you saying this and the fact that you know, or the fact that you think that other people know what you're saying is true, y'all must have been talking about me before or something. So that kind of, I feel like that hurts a little bit more bringing other people into it.
This is proven. This is
proven.
facts. We know that. So one, stop with all the tough talk. You can talk about me as an ESPN analyst.
Yeah.
You can talk about my takes. You can talk about everything
Yeah.
you want to do. I don't give a f about that.
Right.
But what you not gonna do is you not gonna disrespect me and call me no mother coon.
I feel him on that, bro, because you make that word. If you guys do not understand that word coon right there, bro, it is, man, I'm trying to see how you can measure it up, bro.
I told y'all how I felt about it.
It's almost like the other race calling a black person the N-word. I'm trying to get demonetized. But it's like black on black saying it. You know what I mean? Like, I go call my homeboy the N-word. You know, he's saying what's good. You know, what's good, man. You know? I ain't trying to get demonetized, y'all. Trust me. YouTube, do demonetize it for this.
For real?
I got bills to pay. But that's why I feel the way it's at. Could be just a down south thing. I don't know. Some people taking this right here real light. They say, "Oh, you shouldn't be this sensitive over that word." You know.
Talk about standing on something. I'm standing on that. That's what I'm not gonna be, especially by you when we all know you not gonna do nothing. Let me try that wink again. You not gonna do nothing, and
What?
we know that. It's proven. We know that. We know you ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight.
Ooh.
We know you ain't gonna pour milk on cereal.
Pour
we know
milk
you
on
ain't gonna
cereal.
listen to it go snap, crackle, or pop. We know that.
Let me interpret this to you guys.
Yeah, I ain't never heard them two. He said, I know you ain't gonna pour milk on cereal. Hold on, what'd he say? That's some OG talk right there.
Fruit fight. We know you ain't gonna pour milk on cereal.
It's a very offensive word, but what he trying to say is like he really don't mean that business.
But that Cooney, man, you got me fucked up. We can keep it entertainment. We can keep it ESPN.
That's how you gotta pay your bills.
But we ain't doing that coon, oh boy. Real talk. Carry on.
So there you have
Carry
it.
on.
My thoughts haven't really changed since last video. I'll have that video as the end screen right here, and you can check that one out. But let me know again in the comments, whose side are you on, Kendrick Perkins or Draymond Green? And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed.
Man, whose side you got on, man?
Whose side am I on? I'm not on either one of their sides because Kendrick Perkins, I don't agree with you wishing and praying on getting on two knees and praying that LeBron James tears his ACL. Like, I will never respect that. I will never ever respect that. But I can't say I'm on Draymond's side because why are you calling this man a coon? Like, the coon word doesn't really fit for this. So I don't really agree with neither one of them. But let me see what Cash Nasty thinks.
I would have been just as mad as Kendrick if I said it, but just coming from Darius, a lot of hostility before he even went on JJ Redick podcast and said that statement, and Draymond taking that, and he's
Running with it.
He's running with it, bro. How you got to feel about that in the comments? Let me know, bro. We out here. If you got like more videos like this, let me know, bro. We out here.
So yeah, again, let me know what y'all think about that video, man. Let me know what y'all think about that beef, because I would say that's beef, man. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Go ahead and like this video. If y'all like this video, go ahead and write something in the comments, man. But I appreciate y'all like always. Roll to 10K. We on the way. We out.